Hey everyone! Today might be the episode where Havenport finally starts feeling like a real coastal theme park. We finally transform the shoreline with a brand new boardwalk and begin adding some waterfront shops. And after some financial grind, we finally saved enough money to add a brand new RMC coaster built by an amazing viewer. So let's jump in. It's always a good day when we can be back in Havenport. And every time I come here, I realize, oh, there's so much stuff I need to get done. It's always something hopefully, and I think we're gonna get it done today, is create a wall right here, like a custom wall that separates the boardwalk from the water, so that we can kind of complete this look so that once the shops go up and some more rides, it will look like a proper boardwalk. And maybe in one section, not in the center, maybe somewhere right here, we can have a pier or dock come out far enough, maybe like that. And we can place some smaller flat rides or even a coaster station that weaves around this way. But speaking of coasters, we actually have another coaster to add, you guys, and this one I'm very excited for. Our loyal and amazing viewer, the Lightning One Out. You guys know him from remastering these three coasters, and you guys can tell he does a wonderful job. He created a full-on custom coaster for Havenport, and I'm so excited to show you guys this one. It is... Look at this. I was trying to think of the word to say, but I don't know why I was at a loss for a second there. This is amazing, and I was thinking about where I would place it, and I'm kind of leaning right there, or leaning towards placing it there, because that lift hill is so prominent and perfect that I think that might be the spot. And the station is in a, it's in a great spot. Like, it's in a spot well enough so that we can have a queue and exit just connect right to the boardwalk. Maybe this area right here, we can create a custom fence, like a barbed fence, gridded fence, so that guests know that this part of the boardwalk is blocked off. But I really like the idea of placing it here. And of course, we don't have the money yet. It is rising, so we'll do a few other things, and once we have 70,000 or just over 70,000, just so we have a little bit of, we're not completely zeroing out our funds, we could honestly do a loan as well. I might lean towards that, because I would love to place this in the park as well as have you guys check out the ride experience, because I did off camera in another park, and oh my gosh, is it awesome. Like, I think you guys are going to be impressed. And I believe it is a recreation of another ride called Zadra. I bet I'm saying it wrong. So I'll have that coaster in the description box, a code for it, so that if you guys want to download it yourself, you're more than welcome to. Okay. Oh no. Do we do it? Do we do it? Do we do it? Okay, let's not get too distracted. Let's see what, once it's up to 65,000, we'll take a loan, because I don't think we owe anything. Yeah. And how much can I take? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's gonna be too much debt. Wait, I think 15,000 should be fine. 5,000 extra. Once we get to 65, we're borrowing the 5,000. We'll be left over with 10, and 10 grand should be more than enough for us to slowly pay this back, as well as just do other things. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna start building this custom boardwalk wall. And last time you guys saw us make this awesome arcade, and I still want to do a few things to it. It feels a little empty. I'm even considering making this a little larger. I don't think I showed you guys, but off camera, just one thing I did, or two things I'll show you on the roof of this. We had actually added some lighting. You guys see those rotating lights? As well as up here, added a few lasers and the same kind of rotating lights. Although you're not going to see it. Do you see it from the bottom? Kind of. But I love that. I just love that side. I love it. Okay. So wow, that coaster needs some lighting too. That looks like a Doom coaster. That's just... Oh, that looks a little scary. Okay, let's go ahead and start work on our boardwalk. Actually, we'll change this to not fixed sun. And I'm just trying to think how... Before we do that, let's just make sure the park is running fine. Take care of that just so it doesn't drop below 50%, and then it's going to cost us quite a bit. And challenges, is there anything that we can do right now? Flat rides, park value, this will do its own thing, and building a pool. Let's see if we can get a new one for the pool building as well as flat rides, just so maybe it'll give us build a coaster, and once we place that coaster down, I think that'll be nice, and I think that'll get our guest count up quite a bit. Okay, no more distractions. Let's build this wall. I'll start right here since there's not any terrain. Now, I think if we go for plaster, or do we do cement? Is it not cement? What was it? Concrete. We take this large. Actually, I do like the texture of that, and make it maybe gray. Ooh, what is this? Dark gray. Yeah, let's do that. Just about that much out should be fine. And am I happy with how much it's sticking out? Yeah, okay. Let's do that. And then after that, I would like to... I think this fence. Now there's two ways I can go about this. We can do more of this solid look, which you guys have probably seen before. I feel like that's the same color as this one. Oh gosh. And then what if this was black? Nah, not a fan. Be cream colored, and then this. This could be tricky, to be honest, because the texture on the concrete is so strong, but you do need something like this as a wall. Yeah, I do like the look of it. May need to rethink what kind of wall we place here. To be honest, I could... If I can get away with 2 pieces here, would be happy. Now that I'm looking at that color, it's not my favorite anymore. Let's go ahead, and I think I'll lower it as well. Maybe a lighter. Not sure why it started to come out a little bit. Okay. Something like that. On top of this, maybe we can place a fence, like this guy. I do like the black. And dim gray is not that bad. Maybe in the center. Make sure there's no overlap. Something like that. Is the cement looking a little goofy now? That's my question. Does that work still? I'm going to duplicate one and place this with the plaster one and see what that will look like. I think the line plaster wall is the one I like. Let's see if this will be kind of fitting. Okay, and let's see which one it clicks. Okay. I like the texture. It's of course, you know, you're not seeing too much of that texture on this side. Oh, this is tough, and I shouldn't have to overthink this too much, but is it better with the concrete? Plaster. Alright, you guys are gonna hate me right now. I'm telling you. Kind of too much blended in or washed with the top piece. The texture a little better. You guys, I think we may just stick with the concrete. Yeah, let's not overthink this. As I overthink it. We'll stick with the concrete. Oh, 65,000? Okay. We're almost done here, and then we'll go ahead and take that loan in a second. I think a little bit darker on the top would be better. Yeah. And on this side, just to add more realism, this is kind of blended in, isn't it? I know what you guys are thinking. You're not really seeing much of it, but I kind of like it. Is there texture fighting? Did I see that? It's a little something. Yeah. Not too bad. Now, are we... You know what? I'm so sorry, you guys. I remembered one more thing that I like to do. These kind of builds. We can take care of the lighting situation on the boardwalk right now. That would be very helpful. This does look like it would be a good option. Now, do we place it in the center? Or do we do 2 on each end? I don't even think that's the center. Okay. I think something like that. Maybe we lower it so it's not, or do we take that base out completely? Maybe that's too low. That's 23 bucks. Wow. Okay. Good to know. All right. Let's duplicate. Maybe a little gap isn't too bad. Are we slightly moving back here? Looks like we are. Huh. Don't know how I feel about that. Let's see if it gets worse on this side. Kind of, but can you even tell? You know what I mean? Can you even tell? Like 200 bucks, almost 200 bucks per placement. The things that you don't have to worry about in sandbox mode, you know? It's incredible. But to be honest, doing challenge mode has made me appreciate the freedom we have in sandbox mode. You know what if that makes sense. Okay, I do remember the coaster is going to be somewhere here, so I'm not going to continue. If we need to, I will. But we will first right past the Ferris wheel and do something like that. Yeah, it's very off now. What boardwalk is perfect? That's very off. If I can connect this nicely. Corners are my kryptonite in any kind of custom build. I kind of like that. I am sticking to that. Just have to make sure that when it comes across, we're gonna have to push some of that back, or maybe we can add some rocks. I like it. I feel like we may need to delete some of these lampposts quite a bit. I want to make sure. We may need to go back. Might need to do that off camera and fix some of the offside stuff that's happening here. But where is my directions thing? Starts to curve again. Could have, you know, I could have made a completely straight line boardwalk, but no, I had to add some of these curves. Thing is it gonna get a little too crooked as we keep moving along? Okay, just not sure what's happening there. We do something like that. Not bad. Pretty good connection. Although we are kind of coming out into the path a little bit more than we were before. Okay. Money is looking good. This whole project is not completely breaking our bank account. Okay, so there's a bit of a curve right here. And then right there. What was I thinking here? What is this? Oh gosh. Okay. If I have a different idea. I'm gonna make little gaps right here. Oh wow, that really came out, didn't it? I'm not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna stress it. We're gonna keep few gaps like this and make unusable docks and maybe create a boat, or I think they already have made those boats that they've already made in the game, and add like maybe 2 and another 2 or 1 on each side, and that'll be kind of a cool scene. And then that just gives us something to do with whatever is going on there. Okay. Hopefully I can make that look good. I think do that. No. No. Okay, actually, let's just grab one and make that go forward. And here. To be honest, I think this one, we made this kind of curved first. What you doing out here? There's nothing out here. What? Nothing for you to see here. Just like in the little scene that we've created. I appreciate you. Yeah, I hear you. Not sure what you're saying. Come on, grab the Planko dictionary. Please, just not too goofy. My goal in these games is to not make things look too silly. Although sometimes silly works. For certain themes. I'm telling you guys, when this is all done at night, it is gonna look awesome. I think placing one down, one set into it like at a time is also helping with the whatchamacallit, the little off-sidedness that was happening earlier. Where are you going? There's nothing over here. I think they're just wandering. Is that okay? A little crooked. Things we do for OCD-ness. That. You know what? I actually appreciate you keeping me company over here. It's kind of quiet. A little bit sad. Is it coming up a little bit? Does the path just kind of go down? Is that what's happening here? Not entirely sure. Definitely coming more into the path. Start shifting outwards. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, hi there. Alright, bye. You know what? We're cool with it. We are cool with it. And we reached the end. Yes. Okay. And money never went too low. That was a good sign. This is kind of nice. Let's see what it looks like from the ground. Yeah. I am happy. It really looks endless, doesn't it? We may need to delete some lights, but let's see what it looks like at night. It's gonna be crazy, isn't it? Wow. You can really see the gap too. That's kind of cool. Once we have shops on the other side of the path, where am I trying to turn off my flashlight? You know, I actually like how much it's lighting up the area. That's kind of fun. I like that. Very nice. And I love the sounds here. I hope you guys can hear the like harbor sounds that are happening from the ambiance option. Okay, let's go ahead and do this and see if, gosh, you see adding the moss on the edge here adds a little realism. I think it looks cool. Just over time, water hitting this back and forth. Little grunge. It's good. Okay. Whoa. I don't know how we ended up in there. Okay. So, not bad. And we're kind of naturally coming up to 70k here. Always a good sign. Just want to make sure we don't go completely broke once the coaster goes down. Now, I've been talking about this right here. And this definitely needs to... It needs to be moved. It is a great theme for a flat ride. I love it. I've done it before. I feel like it needs to be in a different spot. Because right here, it's just sticking out. So I will be right back. You guys won't notice anything. It'll take a second for you. But I have to go pick up my car from service. And I will be back in a second for you. For me, it'll be in half an hour. I will see you guys. I'm going to make sure. What was I doing last time? We just finished the boardwalk. And we are thinking about adding the flat ride. And we're coming up on 70,000. So we'll add the new coaster. So I will be back in a second for you. Alrighty. I am back. Picked up the car and we are all good to go. So let's see if I can remember. It's been, I think, an hour. So we had just finished up this wall and I wanted to change something about that, but our money is right there where we need it. Maybe if we can get actually 5,000 more, I know I keep changing it, but if I can get an additional 5,000 on top of the 70k right now, we won't have to take a loan, which is always a good thing, but to be honest, taking loans isn't so detrimental. So I'm gonna probably do it anyway, just so we have some cushion. But I did notice when I came back in, I got a new challenge here. Park Cleanliness. Total vomit litter below 4. How was that measured? Is that piles of litter maybe? And pile of vomit? How do I have 13 piles of litter? Do we have janitors? It's a good question. We have 1 janitor. Okay. Maybe that's why it's at 13. A lot of ride attendants. 2 are looking for work. I mean, we only need... no, we don't need that many. We have 3 right here. As long as there's enough on rotation for when others take breaks, that should be fine. Vendors. We don't need 4 looking for work. Yeah. Alright. That should save on some maintenance cost, and then we'll actually add maybe 2 janitors. Where's the litter? Is there a heat map for litter? Force queue, I don't know. Okay. Staff. Power. Oh, this is utilities. Finances. Environment, maybe? Under risk, shade, temperature. Okay. So... okay, did not realize we were this much pickpocket activity was going on. Why does it look like a crime scene? It's insane. What is happening here? I don't think I've seen many like notifications that pickpocketing has been happening. Security coverage is 0. Needs cleaning. Okay. Maybe this? Why are the guests blue? Like dark blue. Do they need cleaning? What's going on here? What does that mean? What is this pile here? Okay, that's litter. Got it. Actually, before I place the janitor, let's get a trash bin. What trash bins have I been using? Just so we stay consistent here. Always gotta have these near the rides. Up in a tree. Have one there. And do I have one near the back? I do. Okay. Just in case. Let's clean that up. And then where is another pile like that? She'll take care of that. Anybody see any red spots? I would assume here, to be honest, because I just realized I don't have trash cans in the arcade, which pretty essential. Oh, these are just the birds. Okay. I'm so happy they're hanging out here. Tell me this is not a scene you would have near a boardwalk. I love that. Okay, let's get some trash bins in here. And you know how kids are. They can be a little messy. Do we need that many, actually? I think we're good there. Okay. Very nice. Okay. How much money have these actually been making? I'm just gonna keep getting sidetracked. Oh, cool. We're losing money. Very nice. Running cost, wages. Connected arcade 11. Connected arcade 33. Okay. I think we need to add more. But I'll do that once we know. We're almost there, guys. Almost at 75. Oh, what is this? Would you look at that? Was that one pile really? I don't know what the like actual measurements thing is. Would it? I don't get it. But 13? Was it really at a 13 for that one pile? That's insanity. Well, I'm glad we don't have to hire another janitor. That makes our maintenance low. And then almost there, halfway. And of course, the flat rides. If I delete this and then bring it back. Okay. Ooh, we just let's go. Oh, it's a good day. We just jumped to like 5K. I don't know how, but something just paid us out. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm sorry, guys. We just accepted a reward. It was like 6K, I think. You know, just ignore me. Whenever I say dumb things like that, and I don't realize where money has come from all of a sudden, it's my own ridiculousness. Okay, let's see where I can place this. Because I, for some reason, do like the look of this. The colossal coaster, and then there's a giant Woody on the backdrop. There's like the mini and then the large. The mini and mega. Over here, I want to place like I told you guys, have a go-kart track come around back here. And then possibly have... We'll definitely have another coaster, but maybe something fast-paced. Like, since those new changes were done to the wing coaster, we can place a wing coaster over there. So... like the way it's going over this little mountain range, and then you got this. What would you call this? It's called something. It's a... not a cavern, not a peninsula. Hopefully it comes to me. I can't remember just yet. I'll fix these 2 moments here, but I think pushing it back just a little bit, and then the station is just near the... Do we have this placed on the boardwalk, actually? That's a good question. Because it is going into the other area now, which I like. And when you're going over this lift hill, right when you get to the crest or the top, you'll see that. I do like that. Okay, I think I'm sold. We'll just make a... That's perfect. We'll make a fence right here, and then that'll block off from right there, just so guests don't go that direction. Yeah, awesome. I'm happy with it. Okay, that scared me for a second. The game was not moving, and I thought we were about to crash. It's not. That scared me. Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, why are there no supports here? Because it's on the path. Do we... Although I do like that look. Let's have it go out to about there. Let's do that. What? Did someone hear somebody scream just now? I'm so confused. That's so weird. Okay, we got another challenge? Oh, good day. I told you guys it was gonna be a good day. Just don't understand why these don't get constantly checked on themselves. Where is... Is that what the screen was? Assigned building deleted and this person went, "Wow!" Is that what was going on there? I'm so confused. I don't know why that is helping me fix it. Assigned building deleted. What did I delete recently that these people are not able to do anything? And why is it me hovering over it, clearing it? It's a lot of questions. Okay. Where are you assigned to? They're heading to the generator. Okay. I see them running. I don't know what's going on with this sunlight right now. Wait, sunrise? We are. Okay. Power. I think we put a distributor under it and then cover it up with some walls. I think that's the move. Because I want to ride this coaster with the setting that we have. Yeah. Oh wait, it should be right here. Is that good enough? Nice. And then... You know what, you guys? I really want to ride this right now. With the sunset view that we have. I don't know how long we've got it for. Let's put in testing. We do need a song, don't we? We just have not been putting music on anything. You know what? I'm gonna put a song in editing. We'll do that. Testing. Alright guys. I hope you enjoy, because I know I will. I have ridden this and it is awesome. But I feel like being over the water right now, and whatever's going on with our... Oh no, is the sunset kind of fading? Views are crazy right now. Okay, there we go. Alright, enjoy guys. Right? Isn't that awesome? I love the rolls that he made in this, and then just the different kinds of airtime counts we're getting. Some of those bunny hills. It is awesome. And we've got 2 trains. Love it. This is an amazing addition to Havenport. So please give some love to the Lightning one out. I'll have his... I'll have the workshop code for this coaster specifically in the description down below. And then he's got, I think I've said it before, he's several amazing other coasters, as well as his own and recreations on his page. So definitely, you know, give him a follow, give him some love. As you guys have seen what he's done just for us. He's even recreated a coaster for my Winterguard Park and series, so very thankful to him. And then on top of that, these coaster supports actually are another workshop piece, and I'll have the link for that. But they work so well for what he's created here. Why is it stopped? Why is it stopped? Did it stop and I didn't realize before? I think maybe I didn't realize that before, but that's kind of cool because you get these views. Oh, I'm so happy with the placement of this. I think there was just one. This lighting is... I'm gonna speed up time just so we can... It's just too much red now. It's too much for me. Can't handle it anymore. Let's push this back. I think this is the large strata rock, and then push. Just need a little. Actually, it's not going to do that because I forgot auto paint is on. The way there's flying through past us. Okay, I think that should be enough gap. Yeah. And I don't think there was any other issues here. As for clipping or anything. Okay. Wow. I mean, look at that. This is a little bit more bearable. A little bit of that pinkish purple hue. Oh, look at the way... I always think that, you know, once I upgrade my PC, I can't wait to see the capabilities of the graphics for this game. But just with mine right now, I love seeing moments where with the reflection of the sky and the water, then we have our newly redone boardwalk with the way the light is hitting the path. Oh, I'm happy. I'm very happy, you guys. Okay, we need to decorate this up just because it is floating and I don't want to remove that path from there, and then we'll be able to cover up the distributor as well. Now, station, I want it to be... I do need a path here. %, scenery bonus? I'm not complaining, but from what? Oh, the supports. Okay, that's huge. That is huge. Something for me to consider when I'm having difficulty adding scenery to your coaster. I will take that into consideration. Is add supports. That's a great idea, actually. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Do we want this? I think we want this to come down. We would prefer a ramp because we are an ADA friendly park here. Thank you. And for now we'll do something like that. Realize I'm getting those railings again. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay. This makes sense. Let me see what I do with the queue, and then we'll go from there. Polish wood railing, yeah, we'll do that. And then I think I'd like to keep the same wood look, but we can maybe do something a little brighter. Oh, that's the wrong thing. How's this look? Interesting. Maybe a little too orangey. Something like that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay. Here. Very nice. And thinking we do... I think this is going to be a popular ride. Yep, I figured that might be a problem. Okay. There's the stopper there, so we'll come right before it. I'll fix that after. Can I get it to be right? That's not bad. Interesting. Definitely interesting. And then just to be a little bit kind of all connected. We okay here? I think so. Yeah. Very nice. I'm glad that worked out. We just need to maybe add some kind of guardrail for the guest on the path here. Now let's go ahead and... Can this open? Yes, it can. How much are we charging? 21 bucks. Okay, that's not bad. Let's go ahead. Interval, timing, everything I think he did for us. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And I think he changed the color too. I'm gonna try to keep it in line with what he's done. Let me know, Lightning One Out. Did you do this custom color? I think you did. I think we talked about this actually. Yeah, we did. We were talking about the faded blue. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna keep that because I was talking about it would match the water vibes here near the boardwalk. I love that. I kind of want to change the color of this now. We'll do that in a bit. But I do want to add some kind of custom look to our trains. But before that, we should decorate our station. For the station, I don't want to do wood walls. I'm trying to think what I can do that is aligned with the shops that'll be along the boardwalk. So I'm going to show you guys an example of one. Facilities maybe? Blueprints. Your creations. Okay. I made this some time ago now actually. And this right here. Waterfront large shop shell. This was the dockhouse grill. I love the look of this. And I think it'll go great, but I think the base needs to be like a plaster, and then maybe the top half can have the wood look. That rhyme? Wood look? Kind of. But I think the base needs to be different, and then the top we can go with something like a wood aesthetic. But I would like to have something similar to that along this way, but we'll make them smaller. Oh, I'm looking at this. This queue kind of spreads out, doesn't it? We'll have to... I'm going to take a chapter out of Planko and Chill's book and make a shop connected to the exit of the ride. And then we can maybe have like a gift shop here. I think that would be really cool. Okay, you see this? What is this behavior? Don't go over there. We need to block this off soon. Alright, let's go ahead and remove this. And... oh, we just came right back, didn't we? Love that. Let's go ahead and get the... I believe it's this. Yep. Can I get this aligned? To the path, okay. Hopefully, this trick still works, right? I see that they're not really going over there, but just for extra protection, we're gonna make sure they never do. a little forward. And I'm gonna keep it just a little bit like that so that I can align a grid fence to that. Did he go? Ooh! Oh gosh. I'm pretty sure I heard that. Am I moving this one? Okay. Let's see. Remember which one I want. I think this probably be the best option. And then we'll can make another one that goes along that way, but it should be good. And then one of these actually will take this guy. Make what looks like a door. We'll do that for now. And then I'll see on the top what kind of adjustments I can make. I'm worried about this. Biggest fan of what's happening there. Maybe we do this. Since we do need to kind of come out here anyway. Where are you going, buddy? And then just realize, is the color okay? I think I want this to be black. You're not really seeing it, huh? That you're kind of seeing. Maybe that's a better... something like that. And then black for the railings. Yeah. Yes. I am a happy camper. Okay. Just realized we're going through the supports right here. Okay, I think something like that. And then, because why not? You know? For some reason that works. Just me? It might just be me. Is there actually... Don't know why you went that way. Okay. Not entirely sure what's going on there, but I'm happy with it. As I say that with the question mark. And right here... Maybe I could have done this on the other side too, instead of doing whatever I did there. Okay. Yeah, I just realized that's also going through the support. Okay, you know what? That's fine. They're not going through there. I am happy. Like a lot of people are heading this way. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, how many guests are in the park? 1,300. What in the zombie apocalypse is going on here? Oh my goodness. This genuinely kind of shocked and scared me for a second. Like, oh. Okay. I was so disconnected with what was happening in the park, and then turning around, I kind of forgot we were running a park, to be honest. Yeah, I got so lost in trying to create a gridded metal mesh fence thing that I forgot that we were running a park here. I did not think that many people were about to be here. Oh gosh. Okay, I have an idea for this, and I'm wondering if it's a good idea or not. But we will find out together. Just bear with me. Where is this guy? Oh, wait, that's a big one. This guy. Is that clipping anybody? I kind of want it to be a little bit blended in with the support thingies. Yeah, that should be fine. And then same thing here, possibly. Although the way they're walking in, I have to think about it. Again, I'm just realizing that we're going through the supports. Come on, guys. We know better. Again, right here, too. Okay. I'll have to think about that a little bit, but for now, I'm happy. That's cool. What in the world? I swear, these guests, they really do whatever they want to do. Apparently, I need to do this. So we're aligned with our fence here. Okay, what in the world? You know, we're really missing an opportunity with ride cameras right now. Like, look at the amount of guests. Okay, we need, even if it's just a box thingy, we just need it. Photo kiosk. Since I want this path to be kind of make a shop out of it, we'll for now do that. To be honest, it's gonna create a little bit of congestion in the path, so we'll move it a little bit back. Why is this not snapping? Okay. Left, right. No. I feel like that drop, initial drop, could be exciting. Ooh, the immediate 10. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? As much distance as we can. I need the snap. How do the other cars look? Something like that should be fine. Okay. We'll need to make some kind of support for that camera. Yes. Okay. that should be automatically connected. But this should. Yeah, I'll do that after we put some kind of wall around this. I still need to figure out the LOD issue with the black squares. It's been bothering me for quite some time now. I've tried a few different things and it could be a GPU issue, from what I understand. Plaster. We put the... Because I was talking about the base. I want there to be kind of a plaster look. It's so bright, but then I can't see anything again. I really need the daytime. I don't know why I'm not just changing the daytime settings, but I want to keep with our theme of letting the day run its thing, the day do its thing. Look at this coaster. Wow, it is something special. Okay. Now, you guys don't want. Do these maybe... Does this need to be closer to the exit so that they want to buy it immediately? Because looks like they have enough time to think and second guess by the time they get right here. I wonder if that's a thought. I know they changed some of the thought processes for the guests, but I think that was just for temperature and stuff, right? Is that a thing where the guests will actually choose not to get a ride photo? Let's see. They're all avoiding it. What is this? Open. Price. Return profit. Okay, 750. Not the worst. I've seen worse. That guy was just gliding. I'm gonna try something here. I really believe that they sometimes will not buy the photo because of that. It's too far from where they exited, and then they get far enough where they just choose not to buy it. Where are you guys going? Okay. Let's see if that changed anything. Come on, staff. Look at all these customers we just missed. Run! 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 Oh my gosh, this queue. I'm glad we did the cattle pen. Very glad. Where? Why is this... Why is this not opening? What in the heck is going on right now? Why did he say he's going to the toilet? Janice McDormand? Who are you? Marlon? Where's Janice? This is such a silly issue. Oh gosh. Alright, let's see if we find a... No. Where are my blue t-shirt friends? Where you at, Janice? Is that Janice? It's Odell. That's a ride attendant. What am I talking about? Where... Heading to? Is that you? Is that you?
Hello?
You're a vendor looking for work. There's work. Unless Janice is about to show up right now, I'm gonna have to remove her from her work detail. Okay, buddy. You are working here. Let's see. Staff schedule. Advanced. Oh, specific shop. This will take you to selection mode where you want. Yes. Are you sure you want to assign? Yes. How do I tell Janice that she's not? Wilbert. There you are. There we go. Oh, come on. Wait. No. Yes. Let's go. Right in. Cool. Okay. That makes me a happy camper. And did we ever check the stats on this, you guys? I don't think so. Almost a 7 excitement, 4.3 fear, 1.2 nausea. It's a long coaster, 1,700 meters. That's fast. Oh, just about 80 miles per hour on max speed, 64 meter drop, 15 airtime counts, and 4 inversions. 15,000 scenery is wonderful, and I think that's these supports. Wow. 15 airtime counts. Some of the most I've seen. Oh, I'm so happy. This is such a epic. Let's see what it looks like if we're able to see it. I think. Where are my janitors at? Oh my gosh, that Ferris wheel is always running out of power. 137,000. Nice. Love it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That went from night to day in a heartbeat. Oh goodness. Okay. That's so cool. Look at the lift hill. And just the presence it has. Presence it has. Just from here. Okay. Now I want to see it from here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am so happy right now. That's so cool. I don't even know how you're running, but I love that these like pelican birds. Are they pelicans? Whatever they're doing, it is perfect because this is what you will see in a boardwalk. Look at that drop, and you hear it. I hope you guys can hear that. Oh my gosh. So happy right now. Janitor and overall guest mood. Have at least 91% of the guests in a good mood. Getting there with at least 1,400 guests in the park. Well, we're there. Okay. Hopefully this goes up. Maybe you just need more shops and stuff like that. Build a new coaster. At least 4 excitement, 4 nausea. Open. Okay. I think that was my wing coaster idea. But the theme of today's episode is this guy and getting the boardwalk kind of ready for Havenport. Because honestly, you guys, I'm not entirely happy with what's happening here. It's not exciting. There's not enough scenery going on to really sell the park. And then the boardwalk also, you know, once we get the shops here, it'll be a lot more improved. Once we have the wing coaster right on this side, and this will, I think, blending the wing coaster with this mountain range area would be kind of cool. We should take care of that. What's going on here? Why are you... what you're connected to. Okay. We need to... I think we're gonna need to add another solar panel. Might as well make a nice area back here for that. We'll close it off a little bit. I should have placed this one back there too, to be honest. Okay. What? Oh, I forgot these are like 40,000. It's an investment. It is an investment, okay? It's okay. Don't get bad. It's an investment. I forgot it's 40,000. Oh gosh. Okay, it's an investment, okay? It's worth it. It is worth it. Alright. This whole situation is doing great. We just need to... Let's go ahead and decorate this station. We'll take care of that right now. Already good guest count. What is the wait time? It looks like it 13 minutes. I mean, I know to their standard it's going to be a lot, but 13 minutes for such a long line? Disneyland or Universal? That would be a blessing of a day. Get some plaster. And... there you are. I'm gonna probably change the color of this. Let me make sure I have this piece right too. Totally floating. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. I think if I did that, it will go all the way down, right? Totally fine. Our base down, and I'm never a fan of this, so we will fix that right now. And I think now we can probably do the wood trim. Actually, for that, now that I'm seeing it a little bit more, not the worst color. Yeah, we'll work with it. There is, we do modern wall. Could do that. I'll play around with the other settings, but for now, we'll do that. I think for this we might do the box. an idea. Might not be the best idea. It is one. Something like that. Then we can probably place like glass windows. I feel like this needs some kind of... It's something. We do this. Feeling a little bit too bare. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. How high do I want this to be? Is the question now. Only kind of seen it through all the supports. Without overthinking too much. Usually I plan these things out so much, but with this challenge mode, and then I think with another series we've done before where it was just like relaxing long play, just go for something simple, not overdo it, and honestly just having fun with it. I think like sometimes although I do enjoy getting hyper detailed and creating some really cool sceneries, but I think for now we just kind of need to put a lid on this station. I do not think... That's why I was like, I feel like I'm limited on my roof choices. And Frontier, if in the next update, DLC, if we can get more roof scenery pieces, even more like freeform and not the gridded ones, you will make many of us very happy. What did I do over here that I kind of liked? What is this roof? I think this was the gilded. No, that's fine there maybe. I'm looking at it, I don't know about what I was thinking there either. But for the boardwalk, I think we need something else. What did I... Sorry, I'm gonna have to go back to our cabin. I think I did... Oh, is that the... It works so well. I think that's that townhouse. Yeah. I love that. Okay. I think we're gonna do that. Let's actually... There's townhouse and then there's another one actually that... No. Okay, maybe that's not the one I was thinking. This I'm saving. I am saving these guys for a special build. I cannot wait for that one. Deal. It's got these weird kind of... I was thinking about it for a second. Because like, what if you did this, right? And then obviously something would... Is there a piece for that in the center here? This... Actually... Wait a minute. What am I doing here? Let's see. Just give me a second. Maybe it's not for this type of building, to be honest. Very thick piece of roof, right? I don't know. It's kind of strange. I like it, and I'm kind of like there's different ways we can use this, as with these curves, which are fantastic, but I don't think we're gonna be able to use that. I do need some kind of piece to come out here like that. Yeah, I don't know about that one, guys. I like it. There's an opportunity there with another roof. Didn't we, in an episode, work like way too long on a roof piece? Let's try to avoid that. Felt so bad after that too. It's like that was an unnecessary amount of time. No, this is definitely not. I think without overthinking it, should just do the townhouse. Oh, kind of forgot about this. Let me see what I can get with that. I don't know about it, no. Let's do what I just saw. This tile. Go for the 2 meter. Let's do that. And oh, why is it at 25 meters right now? 0.25, 25 meters. 0.25. Okay, and there's 2 kinds. This is slope 2 meter with tile shack. Oh, okay. No, I don't see. I don't know why I said, oh, I see. First of all, let's fix that. Not sure what is happening there. Let's just go ahead and stick to the 2 meter. Why you gotta do this to me? What is this? Why is it not lining up? Huh? What am I missing here, you guys? Maybe I'm not aligned with the... Okay, there you go. I might have been in the wrong scenery group, which is kind of odd. That fine? Okay. That was kind of strange. Alright, and then on the top here we can do we have these pieces right here? Oh, nice. That's awesome. that aligned. This one just sticking out maybe too much. Is that what it is? Or is this too low? What's going on here? Talk to me. Every time I think I'm not gonna spend too much time on a roof piece. We always end up here, don't we? And there is a piece here that I don't know if it's in the roof section or it could be in the floor section. What is this? Nope. Oh, it was gonna be bigger. Okay, I think it's here. This guy. Love this guy. Doesn't he look a little purple? Right? Okay. Just making sure. I feel like that might be a little too low. Needs to be raised up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, a little better. Just feels like those are supports connecting. Okay. Yeah, I like the little see-through, but do we see... Yeah, you do kind of see the coaster from that side. And this is what I love right here. We'll be able to see that turn. That when the coaster banks right there. I'm hoping we catch it. Let's see. Look at that. Oh, and the timing of it going through and the other one going up the lift tilt. Oh, I just love it. I love it. Oh, I'm such a happy person today. That's so cool. Oh, gosh. Okay, for now, that's not bad. We do need to, however, add some lights in here. And the theme that we've got going is Trident. So we can try to make something like that. Like that section right there can be a... what is that called? You guys know what I'm... when water splash happens? That piece? Okay, this one right here. Love this. Is there a way to get this? There you go. Let's see if that fine. I think we can come over to this way and there we go. I only have room for 3 of these. Okay. We'll just shift them a little bit to the center here. Alright, very nice. They're on night only. What would it look like if it was night only is fine. Alright. There we go. We'll see how bright that gets at night. And then, for now, I'm happy. Oh, am I happy? This is awesome. How many people do we have? 1,400. What is the overall happiness situation? That has dropped. That has dropped. We were like 82, 83? Oh gosh. Build the coaster. We'll save that. Let's see what's going on here. Sure, making sure toilets are clean is a priority. Make the path. Oh, okay. That's right. Didn't take care of that. My apologies. That was the wrong one. You know, I just don't get why they don't check this on their own. They might need to be their schedule to just be set to one janitor, right? But then that could be challenging when you need those same, not janitor, sorry, mechanic. When you need those same mechanics, if they're just working on a generator, or maybe two, but they also need to maintain the rides. You have like the two mechanics just designated to generators, and then 3 mechanics maybe spread out for rides? Possibly. Okay. A sign. What kind of sign do we want to do? For that, I want to see, has this been popular? 58 guests, okay. Are we in the green? Okay. Nice. Alright, so let's try this. Okay. Pretty good. Not entirely sure what kind of sign I want to make or how. Like, what if we... Not you. Okay, if I just did that, maybe that'd be easier. Then... Oh my gosh, give me 1 second. Back. Do something like that. And scale it up. Oh, good supports right there. Kind of health. But only for like 2.5. No, 2 big. We won't try to focus on that too much then. Is it a little slanted? It is. Okay. This line going across evenly? Kind of. That's good enough. Okay. Something like that. Do we create like a faded yellow look? Just to, yeah, I like that actually. Yep, okay. And we have these right here. Use these supports to our advantage. Let's see actually what that looks like at nighttime, just so. Like that. I'm such a sucker for the yellow for some reason. Gosh. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy. We'll have to create some kind of theme here too. What's going on here? You guys are all... Oh, they're heading out. Why? Heading to Trident? What has happened? I'm glad the red fence barrier is working well. Otherwise, I don't know why they would want to walk over here. Okay. Hopefully, a ride attendant. Is this them? Yes. Okay. Cool. These people, watch them turn around, watch this. And... No? No way. Unhappy, kicked out of queue. Oops. That's gonna hurt our rating thing. Yeah. Okay. Where are you going? Can I get them a coupon or something? The same feeling you guys are having, I had in Disneyland when, like, 3 different rides we were kicked out of the queue for some kind of issue. I'm gonna need to have, like, some kind of staff zone over here for them to take breaks easily and nearby so that they're not having to go so far away. Wrong first button. And... that facility. Something like that. Plaster wall. Do need some kind of roof here. Okay, hopefully when they're taking breaks. Although I don't know how we could have a staff member be readily available. They are still having to walk from wherever, you know, the way they're just perusing. What is that word? Where they're just walking around. Okay. Do same wooden wall we had before. Wood tile, I think it was called. To look good, actually. Kind of odd. Maybe it's just not meant for this? Right? Is that what I'm getting right now? This looks unnatural. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Do they have... That'll work. Ability, I think, yeah. Yeah, okay. Got a little shed to the side. It just looks kind of funny. And then money's looking kind of good. Gas count has kind of gone down. I feel like when this switch up that they did happen, it kind of messed up the ride flow and rhythm it had going on. There's so many people for this one right now. Glad they're enjoying that. And then this as well as that, that's great. But I think we just need more things here. If we added some food and such kind of shops that kind of bring up the... Would it be okay if I took some of my older boardwalk buildings and added them here? There's a Main Street kind of looking building thingy that I made a long time ago, and I I don't know if I saved it. This. Love the looks of just the look of all this right now. That's so cool. Okay, for now we'll do this, and I'll use this as this whole building style as inspiration, and then we'll build something like that over there. I do like this a lot. If you guys want this, I don't think I've ever added this to the workshop though. Share to Frontier. Could do that. Should have done this on my own time. Put in Main Street. No. Okay. Yes. Alright. Hopefully I remember to add that description code. If you guys want this, it'll be in there. And then there are 2 empty spaces for you to place maybe a very small, very small restaurant. And then these 2 windows are there for, you know, advertising whatever you're selling here. This could actually be like a mini arcade room, right? And then this could be possibly a restaurant. Actually, restaurant, I'm gonna make it larger. This will be like a burger and shake spot. Although we have shakes there. We'll look into it more. But I think this kind of adds something to the area. And then possibly deleting some of these things and having it connect to this. And imagine it's a shop and you go through one, it's a queue, exit through the other, and it's like that. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm really glad the way this area's turned out. Let's see what it looks like on the ground. Yes. Oh my gosh. Got our arcade. That amazing spinning sign. Yes, I'm happy about it. I will pat myself on the back. And then now we've added this as a temporary placeholder. Although, you guys let me know if you're okay with me placing down some previous creations I've had. And then maybe we can either build something similar and put that to the side of it. Just keep this here, but build something similar. Because I'd like you guys to see my build process and also thought process that goes into making this kind of stuff. I know they're very simple. It's just like boxes and triangles. But it's very standard. It's like as standard as it gets. And then I like this. We just need to add some scenery here. Why are you guys like slouching? They need a bathroom. They need a bathroom. We might need to take care of that right now. Unhappy. Toilet, benches. Yeah, okay. You could just move here for now, and just on the back side of this, we'll add a bathroom. Nope. Hopefully that doesn't stick. Oh, yes. It is absolutely sticking through. I do this and then move it. That's gonna move everything. Okay. Why can I do this? Oh, okay. That's so strange. Now I should. Okay, there you go. Make sure it's not going through the wall. Perfect. Should have probably thought about that before I did whatever I did there. Okay. Alright, nice. That should hopefully solve the bathroom problem as well. And they need benches. And hopefully that will fix our whole rating issue we're having. Having? Okay, we've added these kind of benches over there, but I think for the boardwalk, our benches are kind of nice. Okay, now it really looks like a pirate bench. Do like them. Uh-oh. Can't go wrong with this one, you know? It's been a while since I've used it, but you really can't go wrong with this one. I know they're going to be kind of sinking into the wall there, but just for now, we need to make sure trash is taken care of. Okay, and man, these people love to litter, huh? They don't. Look at there. There's a trash bin there. Okay, you're telling me you couldn't just lob a Kobe and throw some in there? I know it's closed. All right, I'll give you that. It is closed. Okay, I think that should be pretty good for now because the trash situation be taken care of. Let's just go ahead and add a janitor here. Now, do you see how everybody's just venturing into the boardwalk area? I love it. I love it. Guest is going up. Maybe our rating 60. It's been dropping, hasn't it? What is going on? Yes. That's tolerance. No, that's tolerance. What is you? Oh. I'm very unhappy about the queue situation here. Okay. Height, nausea, panic, overall. Oh, is this ride? Got it. Okay. Mood. Wow. That's a lot of red. That's not good. Why is there so much red? When did this happen? There are so many unhappy people. Is it entertainment? They have entertainment. Hunger. Okay, I see that is a big factor. Thirst. Same. Restroom. That should help a little bit on that side. We do have restrooms right there. I need to add a restroom near the arcade. Energy. Nausea. Not too bad. Panic. Not too bad. And gift shops is another issue. Okay. Alright. Wow. Did not realize we had that many unhappy people. Creating attractions. Yes, okay. I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I need the toilet. Yuck, toilet cube. Dirty, there's also filthy. Okay. Alright, that's interesting. Hopefully a little bit of help here. Although it's just 2 shops, I don't think it's gonna be drastic just yet. Got toilets. Okay. I think in the next episode, what we're gonna do is, before we build out another coaster, we're really gonna theme up our boardwalk and fill in these gaps. It is gonna be no rides, alright? Enough with the rides. Just kidding. I love this. How can you not love putting this kind of stuff? Look how cool this is. Oh, I love this so much. Oh. So that's gonna be a little challenging. If I do put rides, it'll be the go-karts, because that has been a long promised thing that I've been really wanting to do. And creating those grandstands back here. We're gonna have to move that distributor. And we can actually probably build the grandstands on top of that distributor. And create go-karts, make a cool racetrack themed shopping area right in the center. That'll have restrooms in the back, fill in that gap. Really need to think of what to put here, because we will have some shops, more shops, coaster, and then it's really fine-tuning the area, and Havenport is basically almost there. There's a lot of there in the park. Try placing more place. Cool. That's a great warning. That is not fun. Oh my gosh, that is 0 cleanliness. So we really need to up our game here. Man, y'all are making some messes. Didn't we just send a janitor to these? We might need to honestly hire another janitor by the way these things are heading. But this was an amazing episode, you guys, because we got to place down another amazing, well-created coaster, and a wooden coaster at that. I believe an RMC, right? By the lightning one out. And so I'm really glad with the placement of it, where we have it, and the way the boardwalk has turned out. We have created this custom wall that I really think goes well with the theme here. The natural lighting that we're getting, not natural, but the fixed lighting from the lamppost. In the next episode, we will definitely take care of the shop situation, and it'll be why our guests aren't happy, because that is not a good thing. And I'm excited to get that started. If we do any kind of attraction or ride, it will be the go-karts in the next episode. So I think it's going to be a fun one as well as a long one. But thank you guys for joining me. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, I hope you're having a wonderful day as well as a wonderful week. Take care. Bye.